Now, the other aspect of it is we have multinational corporations, and not all corporations are evil, and I'm not going to go down that route. Not all corporations are evil, just most of them. There are socially responsible corporations, but many of them are not because they serve the bottom line. There was a study done where somebody took corporate behavior and then took the DSM, which is the Diagnostic Statistic Manual of Mental Diseases, and took the sociopathic personality and matched the fact that corporations mirror almost exactly sociopathic personalities. The corporation is a legal person in the West. Even though Sheikh Abdullah bin Bayya, may Allah preserve him, and unfortunately he wanted to come. Sheikh Abdullah bin Bayya was the only person on the Fiqh Council that was against the idea of making corporations legal persons, because he said it's against the Sharia principle that there has to be human responsibility. You cannot have a corporation that's run by people and that those people can walk away from the corporation scot-free when this corporation does all these terrible things. So you can sue the corporation, but you can't sue the people behind the corporation. And he was against that idea, and they were saying, Sheikh, this is the age we're living in, and I told him, I said, you know, the most progressive voices in America and in the West are saying the same thing that you're saying. And he said they should come to the Fiqh Council and help me out. Now, we have to understand that the fact that we support these corporations is impacting our lives. And here's what I'm going to say. People say, what can I do? There's a lot you can do. And so the first thing that you can do when you go home is go on moveyourmoneyproject.org. Moveyourmoneyproject.org. You can move your money out of banks that are doing all of these heinous things and put them into credit unions and local banks. But this is only a temporary solution. The reality of what we have to do, and I've started this process. We all have to do it. You have to move your money, get it out of these multinational banks that are, listen, if you want to understand what happened in Egypt, what happened in Egypt, Tunisia, Syria, all these places, it's directly related to what happened on Wall Street. Because the commodities market zoomed up because all the real estate was collapsing, and so they start putting their money into commodities. Commodities go up, and suddenly the Egyptian, who was paying 25% of his income for food, is now paying 45% of his income for food, and he can't afford it. And they're literally starving. This is happening in many, many places around the world. People are suffering from this unjust economic system that has to be identified. The culprits behind it need to be identified because these are real people. They have names. And they're doing things that are completely immoral. They're doing things that are absolutely immoral, and we are all suffering from it.